Not coming through. Oh,
You went offline.
Yeah, I refreshed the stream.
Okay.
I
yep,
want to.
we're good.
We're
There
good.
we go.
What the actual hell?
Eric, you work tech support. You know that sometimes turning it off and on again works for no fucking reason.
No, it always works, and I know why it works, and that's why I did it. But I'm like, what the hell, Twitch? Because there's no indication at all. It was not on my side.
Huh.
Because I've had no frame drops. My kilobytes per second are perfectly fine. I'm running at 60 FPS right now.
And yeah, Tyako's stream was being perfectly fine.
Which is rare.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I'm glad for Epic pointing it out.
Yeah.
It's like something hitched.
Well, YouTube was probably good. So,
Yeah, YouTube is probably fine.
thankfully, YouTube seems to catch everything for some reason. Which is weird because it's not really a great streaming system either. It's just basic as hell, so I guess that's probably why. Stick to the basics.
Yeah.
All right, just for you people in the stream, basically what you missed, puns. Yep. And Dad threatening to eat himself into a coma. And more puns.
So Darren is going to take Cirrus out into Olben, and he's going to get 1,050 gold pieces worth of scroll supplies, so I can have 4 scrolls of major image.
All right, do me a favor. You're trying to get scroll supplies. That's going to take you about an hour or two. What are you people doing back in the ship other than watching Dak cook up a storm because he was serious about at least knocking himself out with food now? He wants his brain off. By the way, the moment that Cirrus leaves the ship, yeah, that awkward presence is gone.
Well.
All right, now I remember what I was going to have you roll. Roll percentiles. I want to see if the paper's cheaper here.
Oh, because wood.
Oh,
Yep.
don't they have to be vellum? For scrolls, do they not need to be vellum or specially treated?
Doesn't mean that the core cost isn't going to be cheaper out here.
Okay, fair enough.
What was the name of the scrying spell I was talking about the other day?
52, by the way.
Not cheaper.
The scrying one. You talking about the one that blocks scrying?
The one that fucks with scrying.
Non-detection? Misdirect.
Yeah, misdirection.
No, it was something. Was it?
No, there was another one. Yeah, what was it called?
Thanks for the sub, Ars. And Beers confirms that the audio was still on YouTube.
Yep, so it's just a Twitch problem.
Okay.
False vision.
False vision?
Yeah. 5th level spell.
Oh.
Cirrus is going to try to pick up a... No, she's not going to try to pick up a scroll of that.
What level is it? Because if you want half the cost, I can get you a scroll of that.
It is a 5th level spell. This will have been something that would have been discussed on the ship.
Yeah, Darren can't do 5th level spells. 4th or lower.
Okay, but so back while they were on the ship, Cirrus will have made clear to Darren that she wants to get her hands on this scroll. So while they are out shopping, they are going to go their separate ways. But Cirrus is going to have given Darren the what is the GP cost of a 5th level spell scroll? She's going
That's a
to have
lot, if I recall.
5th level?
it's only 1,125.
Yeah, Cleric,
Only.
Druid, and Wizard have the cheapest
Oh,
cost.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that it costs so much for me to make the scrolls is because I count as a bard.
Oh,
Yeah. So she's going to
That'll do
have given him the money to acquire this scroll. Why did my music stop? Because the music player closed. That's why. Why did the music player close?
Because electronic.
Before Cirrus goes to part ways with Darren, he is going to stop her. Do you have any way of contacting me or the others in an emergency? Message, sending, anything?
Screaming really loudly.
That's assuming we're within earshot. Very well. Darren is going to gently tap the tattoo that is Servette on his body. Would you mind keeping an eye on her?
Squeak. Paper sword.
I trust you to defend her, my Servette. And he is going to send Servette off with Cirrus. Because if he can't be in quick contact, at least Servette will be able to do it.
Arson is an option.
Arson?
I mean,
That's what Chad is saying. Arson is an option. That gets a lot of attention.
like, Cirrus actually was considering, like, saying something to that extent of, like, look, you know me. I'm a level below Ix. If I get into trouble, chances are you'll be able to see it.
It doesn't matter if I can see it or not. It matters how quickly I can react. So take Servette with you. If nothing else, they should have ready access to an amount of useful spells.
Just run towards the explosions.
Please don't explode the city.
That's my job.
So roll a percentile. Let's see whether or
Me and
not you
you are-
can find the 5th level spell.
Yay!
Also, Viv, me and you are still on the ship.
I'm
I
aware.
think.
I'm adding that it's my job anyway.
Just Ix is in the ship, chilling with you guys, and she just sits up and goes, "Oh wow, you do find it."
Wow, 91.
And she just goes, "That's my job," just randomly.
Yeah. Cirrus will be shopping for she will be spending 1,000 GP on just quote advanced magical supplies.
Fantastic. When you're out and about, by the way, there comes a moment in time where have you ever had a headache go away that you didn't even know you had? Like you just
Yeah,
don't feel good, and
but
suddenly it's just like, oh, I'm fine now.
I am abundantly aware of basically every headache I have.
So you're walking around, and then suddenly it's like a presence was removed from you. Oh, wait. Just gone.
I mean, she doesn't even need to make like a wisdom check on this to know that, oh, good, it fucked off.
By the way, back on the ship, just for a flashback, Ixadrass and Minuet.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
After Friend is done begging, he goes up the stairs.
Minuet will follow.
Same.
He goes to the dock. He starts walking down the dock towards the city.
Minuet will kind of hastily try to get in front of and kind of do the whole questioning gesture at Friend.
He sits and head tilts.
Minuet will look back and forth between Friend and Ix.
Ix will. We don't have Darren here to translate for us.
Yep. So,
I know this. Can. That's a dragon. Can he fucking speak to animals?
maybe. I mean, he knows like a lot of languages. I'm pretty sure. That's smart.
For a given
I-
usage of the word?
uh, um, what do? Go, Ix, go find that.
Okay.
Hey,
X
roll a
is just
wisdom
gonna-
save really quickly.
Me?
Or both of you.
Fuck, okay. Where's my D20? Pretty good actually. 26.
26 out of 13?
Let go of the dice.
Oh, wisdom?
Yeah, I have a
Wisdom, not will, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Or
Yeah, wisdom check, sorry. I said save, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'd say.
Well then, 13.
Do you need some help, Minuet?
Give it here. Give it here.
It won't let go of the dice.
Stop moving.
I got it. Well, we're both stupid.
Okay, so that is 11, 12, 13.
Y'all had to get above a 10. What is friend?
A missed piece.
Uh-huh.
What are really unwelcome in cities if he's seen?
Missed piece.
Uh-huh.
There's a reason why Ix wants to get Dad to tell a friend, hey, don't go in the city. People are going to try and kill you.
You're gonna go down to Dad. Dad's still... Well, Dad's currently eating. He has made
Ix-
dinner. It's in the oven.
Ix is just be like, Dad, you can speak to animals, right? Like,
So-
they can understand you.
Some of them.
Can you try and explain to friend why it's a bad idea for him to go into the city?
I have no idea what friend is, but he'll know what this is. Holds up a cookie.
Fair enough. We're gonna have to just bribe him to stay on the ship.
What kind of cookie?
It
Moose cookie.
moose cookie.
I like how we were both like we
Moose
said it
tracks.
at the same time.
Yeah, Moose Tracks cookie.
Yeah, it's a moose tracks cookie now. Great. Oh, that's how Dad's been getting him away. He just cooked moose cookies for dog treats.
Yes. So, Ix
Biscuits.
is just going to grab the cookie and she's going to go up and just be like, hey, friend.
Friend
Treat
looks
for you.
over, and then we'll follow.
Okay, just to be clear though, this cookie contains no chocolate, right?
No chocolate. It is moose meat.
Good.
It's according to Chad, it's a hoop-shaped cookie.
Because you don't go giving
Wow.
doggos chocolate.
We know.
I mean, if this is even a dog anymore.
It's a carob cookie.
More like caribou.
Karabuki.
I was gonna say cookie boo.
Exactly.
Ah, y'all. Y'all. Alright, I'm gonna take this moment to go ahead and take my meds. Now that we know that you're keeping friend busy with cookies, if y'all want to open roleplay for a bit when you get back to the ship, you're free to. Yes, you find the scroll. That was actually a really good roll. I'm gonna take meds though. And
I
stretch.
can't believe I got a 91 on that. I'm not usually that lucky.
Well, there you go. For once, you didn't forecast doom.
Thank goodness.
So I presume that you give the scroll to Cirrus after getting back.
Whenever they meet up again, yes.
Cirrus will immediately take the scroll and immediately toss it to X.
Wait, what scroll has been taken?
Learn this.
It's false vision. It's a 5th level spell. Is that even on the sorcerer spell list?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it's not exactly on brand for you, but let's just say I want to leave Bear Trap for Gramps to step into. That's why I had you go and buy it, by the way. If I had gone and bought it, he would have known that I'd gone and bought it.
Clever.
So all he knows is that you just bought a scroll was just given to teammate.
Not, I was assuming that it was
No,
given
because,
here on the ship.
Uh,
Oh,
Where
okay.
we've
So
found
Yeah,
some magic circles against
we've got-
evil.
Yeah,
eh,
Darren and Cirrus met up, and then Darren handed over the scroll. Scroll was handed over to Ix on the ship. Scroll was not necessarily opened. Sequence of events.
and with
here.
scrying, even with a sensor, if it's not opened, then it's really hard to fucking scry.
Well, no, the way Cirrus would have orchestrated this is they would have met back up
Yeah.
on the ship.
Oh.
So there would be
Not
no even knowledge that Cirrus had obtained a scroll.
fair enough.
Yep.
That's fair.
Cirrus's order of operations when dealing with Gradiat are hyper paranoia. Because
I mean,
as far as she considers it, this
Everyone's
guy has
out to get her.
this guy has gotten into the position he has by being 15 steps ahead of anyone. And because she can't think 15 steps ahead of anyone, she's just going to take any and all precautions that she can, whether or not she knows they're going to be useful or not.
How do you beat somebody with way
That's
too many
fair.
plans that are planned way too far ahead? Take every
plan.
single possible precaution imaginable, and then do some extra shit on top of that that's just out left field, and then just don't have a plan of your own, so there's nothing they can plan around.
What was it?
Oh,
It was
actually,
it was like a German or Soviet phrase that basically went along the lines of war is chaos, that's why the Americans are so good at it.
Right then. That is one precaution down. And now, if you all won't mind me, I will probably be spending an amount of time in Sudan making scrolls. There.
You guys never said how many days you're staying.
I paid for one.
Okay. I got
Nobody
handed,
ever told me otherwise, so I just paid for one.
I've been handed food the moment that I walked out of my office.
Well, I was trying to figure out if we were going to be trekking to where Ixa is from here.
We don't have to.
Oh, we can just fly our ship over there.
Yeah. Because the quote
Yeah,
unquote
because-
bandit island will recognize us.
Fair enough.
By the way, it fucked
and
off.
also it's a case of. Oh, that's good.
Oh. Good.
Yeah, that pressure's completely gone. It took you guys a few moments to realize. By the way, you've been bribing friend for several hours with with the cookies. You have to give them one every once in a while, otherwise they start to wander off.
Yeah,
You could see the moment that
Darren,
their
would you
brain
please
activates.
Darren, would you please talk to your friend here?
He needs to understand that it's not safe for him to go wandering into the city.
Oh, why is he? Better for me to ask him myself.
I assume he wants to explore.
Darren just sets aside his bag full of scroll supplies. He also lets Servette get back on him because he assumes that Servette does not have a preference of staying on Cirrus.
Servette has been beating you with a paper sword for a little bit now. Because it's cute.
Oh.
He's not even going to stop Servette. At this point, he just is going to let Servette do as they please. Darren is going to crouch down to friend's level.
Ren looks extra bloated right now. He's been fed cookies for several hours.
Please stop feeding him treats. He's going to get fat. And he's going to cast True Speech.
Okay. And you say...
Sorry, notes. All right, friend. Why are you trying to leave the ship?
I was told to go by people. There's lots of people out there. I'm not allowed to bite them. I used to have been told to bite them, but now I'm not allowed to anymore. No biting people.
Do you know why you were told to go near people?
Nope.
Because the thing that killed your master is confused around a lot of people. It loses track of you.
Oh.
It lost track of our friend today. Since we cannot slay it, I guess this is the best we can do.
What do I do now then?
Well,
Do I get more cookies?
not at the moment, considering how many they must have bribed you with.
My stomach hurts. Is that normal?
When you eat too much, yes.
When you eat too much, yes, that is normal.
What does eat too much?
It's when you eat more than you are supposed to.
Oh.
Friend, you are mistouched.
Uh-huh. A lot of it. A whole lot of it.
Yes. I would go so far as to say you look very much like a miasma beast now.
Uh-huh.
Normal people will not treat you well. They cannot speak with you. They will not know better. So going into a town like Olben is a death sentence.
Oh. Oh, and Master's dead, so I can't come back, right?
Correct, yes. My plan was to eventually take you to the preserve. They would know how to take care of you there.
What do they preserve there?
It's a name. It's the Hampton Preserve. They're preserving nature there, as it once was.
Oh, like my name.
Your name?
Yeah?
Your name is Hampton?
No. But everything has a name, right?
Yes.
Well, yes, for the most part.
I mean, normally he calls me dipshit. I don't know what that means. And don't lick that. And that's not food.
Darren gets a bit of a sympathetic smile on his face. For now, please stay on the ship. We aren't staying in Olben over long.
Do I
And
get-
while we
Do I get more cookies?
maybe, but not today.
Oh.
I assume they have fed you plenty.
No, not plenty.
Really?
More than plenty.
Do you know how many?
Only 2.
Looks at friend's stomach. Do you know how much 2 is?
Yes. There's one of you, and I am 2. Maybe there was 3.
Darren stares for a good few seconds. Right.
I'm just reminded of a cat image I posted the other day where it was like don't listen. It was just like, he has been fed. Don't listen to him. He is a liar.
Well,
Definitely
you
getting that energy
realize
here.
that if you want more cookies now, there won't be cookies later, right?
No, Magical Dragon made lots of cookies. I saw where he hid them. I can't get in.
For good reason.
No, bad reason. So I can't have. That is a bad reason.
It's so you can have some now and some later.
Hey,
You can't understand him.
I
hey, serious.
What?
A thought occurs to me of a thing that we should do with friend here. Is can't you cast diagnose disease?
Missed.
Yes.
No, I don't need to cast it. It's
Yeah, but
missed
I'm
fucking.
saying to understand more. Hmm,
Right.
Okay.
Right. You can have more later, but you need to eat real food.
Ix just kind of squints and goes, "But this is moose meat. How is it not real food?"
It's a treat, Ixadrass.
X, you
You're
can't
not supposed
understand
to.
this.
I can understand Darren.
Yeah, Ix can understand
Yeah,
Darren.
okay.
It's. You can't just feed a companion or pet treats all the time. They'll get fat and probably die. Goldfish probably don't exist in Olarun, so we can't make the goldfish analogy.
Well, okay. So if you feed Mary wander meal all the time, that's not good. But if you feed her birdseed and the occasional bit of bread, that's okay.
Exactly. Take it from someone who has dealt with dealing with chickens.
Uh-huh.
In any case, friend,
It's awful.
it will be a while before we can get to the preserve. There are things that we must do first.
Okay.
Now, while we are off the ship, until we can get to the preserve and find someone to help take care of you, I would like you to follow Dat's instructions to the best of your ability.
Do I get more cookies?
We'll see how generous Dat is feeling about giving you cookies.
Okay, good, because I've learned that if I try to get off the ship, I get cookies. Watch! He stands up and starts to waddle his way towards the edge of the ship.
Ixadrash just wraps
That-
her tentacles around him.
I was going to say, Darren just reaches over, grabs them by the scruff of the neck, and sits them down. That is a bad friend.
But I'm not bad. I get cookies.
Darren's gonna have to just basically go. They were distracting you with cookies because they didn't want you doing a bad.
They lured you away with cookies because I wasn't here to talk to you. They
Well,
knew it was a way to get you back on the ship.
Oh. Do they not know that I can understand them?
Probably not.
What?
That was not abundantly obvious, I'm afraid.
Well, it's kind of hard when
What's
you can't
not
talk back.
abundantly obvious?
True. Just please don't abuse them being able to get you cookies.
But cookies.
I understand, but it's not healthy for you. Gosh, is this what having an animal companion is like?
You've had an animal companion. You know the answer is no.
Well, he's just sort of stating this out loud because he feels like him and Servette have an unusual relationship compared to most rangers.
This one might be a few brain cells short after being in the mist so long.
Oh.
In any case, just for now, stay on the ship. Stay safe. You'll get treats sometimes, and you will still be fed properly, all right?
Fine.
Good.
But my orders were go by people.
You are by. He is by people. By us.
You will be by people, and you are by people. For now, the Lunar Nimbus, this ship, is the safest place you can be. It's warded against evil spirits.
Oh, good. I can't eat those. Or bite them.
Correct. Also, now I'm realizing before we go, I need to get you a bed.
What's a bed?
It's the soft things that we've been laying on.
Oh, was I not supposed to chew on those?
Wait, out of care, has Fred been chewing on like our bedposts or something?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, you are not supposed to chew on those. You're lucky I know mending.
Oh, sorry. You guys have been busy. You didn't notice.
Right. Again, please don't abuse getting treats. Alright? It's not healthy for you. And Aaron is going to sigh, look up at his friends, adjust his glasses. So, friend is fully capable of understanding you. They just
Oh,
can't talk
thanks.
back.
Okay.
Oh, that makes
So-
this easier.
So please don't let them trick you into giving them more treats. They happen to know
Okay.
they have eaten many treats, and they decide to lie and say they only had 2,
3.
3.
Maybe a 4th.
Mm-hmm. In any case, they know now that getting off the ship in a crowded place is normally bad. Until we can get to the preserve and get them the help that they need, they'll simply have to stay with us.
I mean,
Okay.
the good news is that of just about any ship out there, we're probably the safest for him.
We are, surprisingly enough. We're turning into a regular sanctuary. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go get a plus-size dog bed and a chew bone. I will be back before nightfall.
Oh, actually, hey, if you're gonna get some of those, get some for me too.
Darren is going to pause as he, like, half turned away, look over at Minuet and raise an eye ridge.
Yeah, wet bones. You know, the ones that they've got like the uh sharpening stone bits.
Please be careful with those.
They're they're so good for when you need to bite something really hard.
Where is it? Now I have to look for the item.
Here, I'll pull it up and I'll link it to you.
The fact that those are a thing fills me with
Oh,
joy.
found it. Archives of Nethys. Oh, it's only a silver. Screw it. I'll just get a gold piece's worth of wet bones.
Hell
Have a box of wet bones to go through. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have a whole supply of those for the next campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Dare I ask how much big fluffy dog bed and actual chew bone would be?
Bones are cheap. You could probably just scavenge one for the moose and call it.
Fair enough.
Depends on how fancy of a dog bed you want.
After that endearing conversation, it's not. I don't want to give him like a stupidly fancy one, but it needs to be like big and soft and comfy.
Roll percentiles. Let's see how much the rich people spend on their animals here.
82.
Damn.
8 gold, 2 silver.
Ow. All right.
So Cirrus has a good idea of where Friend can eventually be deposited.
Oh.
Well, you see, we need someone who's used to dealing with weird shit. Dogs are good with kids. And inflicting suffering on Sean is fun.
No.
No. No. So Sean already has to deal with the Ghost Wolf pups. We can't do that to him.
No,
They're
no,
already
what
going to
would
be
we
in
do?
the same vicinity. Someone besides Sean has to deal with it. Oh my gosh, I just had a great idea.
Oh dear.
Is it a certain lawyer?
That's an option, but Darren doesn't know them personally. What about Darren's boss? Just going up to her and go, "Hey, I got you a puppy."
Did the look on her face?
That wouldn't be in character for Darren, but that amuses me
Well,
to no end.
I gather you are going to take him to the Rangers, so
Yes,
I mean,
yes. Darren already sent a message about Friend and the swords, so we are going to be bringing Friend that way.
okay. Oh yeah.
Chat says, give them to Sean. What's one more? Sean has so many kids.
Yeah, really.
He's raised so many kids.
Give the man a break.
And adoptive children.
Yep. Sean is a tired wolf. There's a reason why he gets pissed off Death won't take him. Much later in life.
Aw. Aw.
Poor Death, he's gonna get kicked in the shin really hard one day.
Poor Arkfast.
You waited too long, Kix. We fucking going or not, I will carry you.
Wait, I thought Archfest was time.
Oh wait, is Arkfast time?
Yeah.
I forget who Death is.
I'd have to look
Well,
it
I
up.
know where Death is. He's chilling in Ix's grandpa's room.
Playing cards.
Yeah, he's too busy
Frickin-
playing. He's too busy playing poker with Grandpa.
I was gonna say, oh, is your grandpa Dracula now?
Dragula.
This has been the session of puns. And I hate it.
Sean doesn't
Okay.
use intimidation or rather than con to stave off Death. He's actively baiting Death, and Death is like, no. Not right now. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Death just comes back, looks at Sean. No. Turns around, goes back to someone else.
No.
Oh. It occurs to me another thing that we should do before we leave.
Oh.
We should see if there's any news from our friends at a certain farm.
You all can do that. Darren has a task.
If y'all want to travel a day or two out there?
No, we could just go to the bank.
Oh. You could.
Yep. Yeah, I think that that would be a good thing to do, if that's okay.
What is Rory planning to do?
Do you know?
Going to the bank that had the title for the land for that one farm.
Oh, and like actually, oh, just checking in on it.
Yeah, just to see what whether or not they're still in good standing and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So it sounds like you're going to the bank.
Uh-huh.
What do you say when you get to the teller?
That I would like to talk to what's the guy's name that's the head guy.
If you think I remember.
Yeah, it's been so long. Um but yeah, just
Do,
Minuet just kind of nonchalantly is like, "Hey, I want to talk to the boss if he's in."
do you have an appointment? He's a very busy man.
Nope.
Can I
Just
get
tell
your
them
name?
the people who just tell them the people who saved his
Yeah,
life
it's
are here.
yeah, it's I'm one of the ones that foiled the assassination plot.
She goes, there's an assassin. I'm not going to ask. She just puts her hands up and goes, I'll go tell him.
Yeah.
She goes, I get paid by the hour. I get paid by the hour. She rounds the corner. He'll come out a few minutes later and be like, well, we can't go to my office. There's currently a couple arguing about whether or not the loan is too small or too big. There'll be a minute. It's fine. What can I do for you all?
I was I was just wanting to check up on a mutual acquaintance's farm and see if they're still in good standing
Huh, better than good
and
standings. They've
such.
actually tripled their payments
Just see.
recently.
Oh,
Quite strange. I feel like
nice.
somebody should go out there and talk to them, but nobody's trying to kill me this time, so I think we're good. It's been a very
Okay.
strange last couple of months, honestly. Somebody came in that took out a very sizable loan. Some other guy pulled completely out of the bank. But he didn't have much left. It's been a very weird last few months, to say the least.
Hmm,
Don't normally see a Dragon King that
interesting.
wears a blindfold.
Oh, so he did. Okay. Yeah, that's neat. Cool.
Very
So
sizable loan.
that's good. Good to hear. Oh, okay. I understand now. That's cool.
Yeah, did a
So it
background
sounds like
check on him. He had a massively great credit. Took up several giant loans. It's so weird. Don't normally see a businessman that stupid.
Yeah. I'm I've heard of the man, so that's neat.
Oh, good. At least somebody has.
Yeah.
yeah, quote unquote, heard of him. Barry.
Anyways, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, that's mostly what I was concerned about. Um, Also, how are you doing since the whole people trying to frame you for bad things and stuff? And I gather things are going good now, right?
I don't know if you can tell, I've lost 50 pounds. I've decided that I need to be able to run.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's fair.
yeah, that's a good one.
I've also decided that I want clothes that
Okay.
are a little bit cheaper. Getting things fitted was expensive.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Especially if you're losing weight and you have to, um, yeah.
Tried to
Well,
take
okay,
sword
okay.
classes, got
So
kicked out after a week, I stabbed myself.
one thing that you can do, by the way, that I've learned because um having clothes that sometimes don't fit. A sleeve of mini garments is the best wondrous item in the whole world.
Yeah, But I like my fitted suits.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyways, thanks for your time. And I'll let you get back to the argument thing.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand outside my office until they're done.
I mean,
Okay.
fair enough.
You all have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by.
If you ever need your life saved again, you know who to ask.
If I ever need my life save again, I am just going to disappear.
That's fair.
One round was enough.
He's got his priorities straight,
Yep.
at least.
Okay, well, see ya.
Have a good one.
Yeah. And Minuet will head back to the ship.
Anything else you guys want to do with today?
Minuet comes back to the ship. Darren has placed a large dog bed just in one of the open areas for Friend. He has also left a box of 18 wet bones on the table with a little, effectively a sticky note saying, "For Minuet."
Friend is sitting right next to the
Hi.
table with the eyes all sparkly, looking up at the box.
Darren was going to just take moose bones and give them to Friend.
Yes, but secret box of smells good. Also, what were you about to do, Minuet?
Minuet's gonna grab up the box and then look at Friend, and then look at the box, look at Friend, and then give Friend one.
Friend is gonna go hide under a table with it because he's not supposed to have more treats.
It's not exactly a treat. It's more of a teeth cleaning bone.
He doesn't know this.
And Minuet will kind of do the hold one finger over his mouth and do the "It's our secret," and then go back to his room. With bones.
Secret treats. Oh, poor Friend. He thinks he's hiding, but he's loud.
Yeah, just crunch, 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 crunch. Because hard bone.
Anytime anybody walks by, he switches tables because he thinks that helps.
Doggo doing doggo things.
Darren pretending he doesn't hear.
Do you guys have anything else you want to do for the day? It sounds like nah.
Once everyone does reconvene, though, Minuet will relay information that a mutual friend of ours has taken out a large loan, and probably has set up shop with a certain elf friend at a farm.
Huh. I was wondering if they took up our suggestion on that.
Yeah, apparently it's a very large loan. So yeah, that he probably has a big thing going. So that's neat.
One would hope, considering how much it takes to pay back a loan.
Yeah. Well, apparently um the farm is tripling payments.
Ah, all right then. It's good to hear that our efforts in the past have had a positive effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this may potentially mean that the half elf is stop being a dumbass.
No
No,
hope of that.
His dumbassery has
Eh,
been mitigated.
that's more like it.
I would say it's
I mean,
possible it's been mitigated by the smart business decisions, but
I'm pretty sure that Darren kind of uh drove some sense into him a little bit. Maybe.
In spite of
But
Darren's
anyways.
best efforts, I highly doubt Muriel is less of a dumbass.
Anyways, important question. How are we going to route for our next little bit of this trip? Do we want to?
We still have a majority of a month, if not a bit more. Just off the top of my head, I can look at the calendar in a bit, until we need to be at Sedan, and I would like to prepare for as long as possible.
Yeah, I need at least a week to like get stuff set up. So,
Gi-
um,
Given travel times and Ixadras's piloting style, I think we'll be fine.
And I'm assuming Ix actually paid the ticket.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because Darren wasn't going to. My suggestion.
anyways,
Ix is a law-abiding mercenary. Or at the very least, when she gets tickets, she pays them if she gets caught breaking the law.
so I gather we could, in theory, loop back past the island and up.
That is an idea. I was about to suggest that we should deal with Aixa as soon as possible.
Would be nice.
And that would be on the way.
I was going to say, it will be on the way. It shouldn't lose us much time, no more than a day. Especially considering we now have friends in that direction.
Yeah. Yep.
Are there any objections?
Oh, shit. A thing that I forgot to do while we were here was report. Actually, that'd probably be in Sirius's purview of reporting about the hostility of the island and the fact that they will shoot you out of the sky and so on and so forth.
All right, we almost forgot to do that.
It took us so long to get back here because we were busy getting our ship repaired.
Yeah.
It's called Make Whole, and it took many castings. Gestures to the scratch that's still in the plating. Yeah, we couldn't buff that out.
Oh.
Roll a bluff to buff that out. Roll that bluff because that does
Okay.
buff out.
No, seriously, I was actually rolling a bluff to sell the story about how, this whole thing with the island, and it's, it's basically a fucking fortress out there. I did, in fact, roll a natural 20 on that dice.
I see that you rolled a
Wow.
natural 20. What is your bonus to bluff?
It's big.
I mean, my roll is a 17.
Yeah, so that's a total of a 37.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna roll to help. Since I have a decent charisma score.
Roll to aid.
Oh.
Yeah, roll to aid.
Can
Okay.
I also?
Sure, why not? Why don't you all just stack the roll and make it stupid?
That's a 25.
To be fair, if we're remembering what we need to do, we're all doing it.
25
Yeah,
untrained.
it's,
Just, with no skill.
and 28 here, so.
Well, okay, yeah, no mortal man is going to be able to get your guys' bullshit. Got it.
Though, unfortunately, there is a not mortal man who might be trying to get our bullshit.
Sounds like a him problem.
Oh,
No, that's
right,
an us
because it's the
problem.
fucking demon.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling that shit right now. That's when it becomes relevant level of nonsense because
Yeah.
+4, +2, +4. So we're at a +10 because of bullshit. You're at 30 something. No, mortals don't get above fucking 40. A level 5 guy's never gonna get a DC fucking 40. And that's like the high end of levels for most normal folks, so you looked the captain of the guard straight in the eye and said they blasted our ship so bad that we damn near had to use blood pines to fix it. And he goes, "Yep." Well, no, Sean might even believe that shit. Ian wouldn't. I think Ian's probably one of the only people on the face of this planet that look at you and be like, "Shut the fuck up."
To be fair, bluff does not mean that it is a perfect lie. If it is obvious bullshit, it's still obvious bullshit.
Yes, but that is a threatened island that has been known to shoot cannons at people and has had people brought in that has shot cannons at people, so
Yep. So,
But then,
it's believable. I
I
was
mean,
about to say, well, Saturnus would also be able to call that out, but that's not fair. He's a devil.
yeah, there may have been some line within the bluff about, I swear to God, they had fucking trained misbeasts or something.
That's a bit too dumb.
Oh, the fucking lathe birds.
Just creating this, like, basically you have to be, like, spreading the idea that you have to be insane to attempt to break that place.
nope, that was definitely a bluff roll.
I mean, full on
Okay.
crazy old man going, I seen it! I seen the clouds lay the birds under their control with the piercing flutes.
Except the bluff was good enough that it didn't come across as a crazy old
That's-
man, but as someone who has just experienced PTSD from seeing some serious shit
Oh,
going on there.
the gif of that dog with
Yeah, yeah,
like the
yeah.
1,000-yard stare.
The one that's
Yeah.
like looking at the cupcakes.
Yes. Anyways, yeah. So the question is, do we go that way or do we go Borg Fury and around? I gather, yeah, we
Let's-
probably should go the.
We should probably go back there.
Yep, and deal with Ixa thing.
Draw your route. And then I might make everybody stand up and take a short break because standing and stretching is good for you. And I realize that we're about at the 2-hour mark.
You know, it
Ooh,
would be
hour
funny if we had managed to somehow solve the Ixa thing, just without doing all of this, and then the entire plot was resolved accidentally.
No,
Speaking
not
about
allowed.
see, that's just enough out. That's not going to be enough out, so we got to go back to 2.1. All right.
Though,
Go
hear
ahead.
me out. With people under the impression that that island is hostile, there isn't going to be people metering speeds around that island.
That's true. That's up to you guys if you really want to be out there speeding and hoping you don't run into anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, our luck, we're gonna run into one of those stupid.
Yeah, so I guess
Yep.
playing it
Bird
safe
thing.
would be the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to remember that there is a bunch of small floating rocks that are near the clusters that you could happen to hit. So every
Yeah.
time that you
Yeah.
speed, there is that thing. It
My
just so
fucking
happens
ship.
there's a 20 on the board.
My
So-
fucking ship.
Speeding runs risks, and I roll those off a stream. It's a very small chance, but you know.
So in that
Let's-
case, we would have an accident.
let's take a break. Let's take a short
Yeah.
break. Everybody stand up.
I'm-
Everybody stand up,
Stand
get
up.
water.
Get
Stretch.
drinks.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to walk away now. That was. I've had enough of the puns today. My God, it's session for puns.
I'm a gremlin today. I don't know why.
Aren't you always a gremlin?
I'm like exceptionally gremlin though.
I fail to see how this is any different from a normal day with you.
The difference is that on a normal day, I'm like a 7 on the gremlin scale, but today I'm a 9 on the gremlin scale. The magnitude of gremlinosity has been. Yes, exactly. I am at maximum over gremlin. Wonder if there's been a Shrek meme done with that, where it's maximum ogre drive. Cool.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
The, I'll give her the compliment when they're back.
The what?
Okay. Compliment.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
I have. Roger that.
Nothing by puns? Of course nobody buys puns. They're free. Oh no, the haunted podium.
Ow.
Yeah.
I have been Kerbo itemed.
Which item?
I don't know. I didn't actually see it. I just heard the sound effect. Probably a
Playa.
maximum tomato.
It probably. Yeah, probably tomato. But I didn't see because my freaking stream died.
Rip.
Playa.
Epic's throwing things at me.
Epic behave.
They are all varying degrees of throw things at Tygo. Case in point, yep, it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
So at some point, I took a drink out of the fridge. And I set it down somewhere. But I have no idea where.
Oh no.
Always fun when you do that.
Did I miss something in chat? What the hell happened in chat?
What happened in chat?
I don't know. Apparently, somebody was told to behave.
I told Epic to behave
Oh,
because they were
yes.
throwing things at Taya.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I was confused. I was like, what? All right, let's get these rolls out of the way. And if you guys want to make battle plans, yeah, might want to start making them.
First, I must compliment you. Here, have one compliment. You have been complimented. I enjoy these sessions and I look forward to them.
Oh,
The, the of the on-off set section of the Saturday, this is the Saturday I look forward to the more.
oh,
Aww.
I appreciate it. And this time I'm not dead ass tired from fucking moving in the goddamn snow. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Mother Nature. Get back in your corner.
But snow!
I like snow.
Okay.
Except when it was 85 degrees the day before, and now it's snowing and wet and gross and icy.
Yeah, that's no
So-
good.
Hear me out as far as battle plans for this. The
I also
area
had a bad pun
where
redeemed.
we need to be. Oh dear.
Well,
But
no,
the
that
area
was
we need to be. Oh.
That was the
Yeah,
bad
the area
pun.
we need to be is a island that doesn't exactly exist anymore. Which is to say, we go there, we park right where our ship is exactly where it needs to be. And we set up shop to do this fucking fight on our ship that happens to be protected from evil.
We're gonna want some protection against undead then.
Oh,
well.
so you want me? Darren raises his hand. And here I was just going to raise my hand and say that I'm in favor of this plan.
I mean, like, multi-layer stacking of protections? I don't see why not. But the fact that we have a ship that is persistently in at least 4 locations a protection against evil? Yeah. I think that is a good start. So
Oh,
just
wait. I need magic circle, not protection.
also how exactly what we're doing, how does this, what's the ritual for this? What do you need to do, Ix? Because I don't know if you actually addressed that or not.
So, it's a ritual, and the somatic component is 10 minutes. It's what 10? It was a 10-minute long ritual, 10 rounds.
A minute.
It was a minute.
A minute.
A minute. It's a minute of a very specific dance.
Oh,
Because dragons have to do things the weird way. Or they just understand the fundamentals of
mean-
magic to a ridiculous degree and can slim it down to a dance.
also, I didn't know that you could dance, Ix.
Points at herself. Noble.
So,
Oh.
so basically, in this ritual, we gotta give her the power suck because she's got her the husband had magic energy inside of her, and we're gonna need to ward her off while it goes on.
Yes, because if I get interrupted, I have to start from the beginning.
Yes.
Oof.
Which
So
is where I come in. With the magic circle against unlife, that should keep Ixa away from Ixadras's long enough to complete the ritual.
All I have to say, though, is that Ix is going to do a little dance. We're going to take a little love, and we need to be down to fight.
Yeah. That's a pun, but it's a good pun, so I'm not upset. Not upset for once.
Anyway. Oh right. I
Yeah.
need to have. I need to get started on the scroll because I had finished that one.
Yep.
Been days to work on the other.
Didn't we say that it would cost like 300 gold in components to make one of those circles?
Yes.
Okay, so Darren is going to have the 300 plot point of component for that.
So it was that much. So out of 5.
Yep, and you are going to have to start rolling to move.
Yep. One moment. I need to remember how much or what spell level this. Second. Okay. Hey, I have yet another damaging second. Actually, no, I have a second level spell that is not fucking Scorching Ray that I can. There.
There.
I would have
It's
had this spell
there.
done already, but panicked driving.
I mean, you guys only had an immortal mind concept given physical manifestation to worry about. It was
This is where all my 20s go. My driving skills.
Do you want to do anything fancy while leaving the port? Are you going to get yourself in trouble later?
Just
No.
tire screech for no reason.
Skid mark the air.
Just do a burnout.
There's the guard standing on the dock watching the whole time, just like waiting for you to do something.
Nope. It is perfectly executed. Therefore, he doesn't notice that I'm speeding at any point until I'm already gone.
Oh, you're doing the 5 miles and over nonsense.
Until I'm out of sight.
And then peels out. Alright.
Well, it's in range of his vision, but not in range of his radar gun. He just suddenly sees the ship accelerate to a squigillion miles per hour.
Ludicrous speed! Suddenly Plate is covering the ship. Alright.
Oh no, plaid is a terrible color for a ship.
We've gone
Gross.
plaid. I like plaid.
Plaid is decent. It's just not a color to slap over everything.
That's where you're wrong.
Next. Oh, I passed.
Oof.
It is a pass. You know that much.
29. Hey, another pass.
So you guys are at the point where you're within hours of the location. It'll be one roll to get you in. If you have anything that you want to do before getting there, like actually getting there and trying to get her to come out, let me know now.
It should be noted that over the course of the last few days, Darren will probably have at least one scroll of major image ready.
Understood.
Working on that spell. Oh, I still need to do mirror image next. Blech.
By the way, friend is very good about finding the cookies.
Of course.
We need to keep hiding them in new places, don't we?
Dat tried that. Dat literally comes up to you and goes, by the way, I tried to re-hide the cookies. He found them in about an hour.
You realize
some
you can
nose for
probably
it.
smell them, right?
Yes, it's annoying the piss out of me.
Have you tried storing them next to, say, pickles?
I ate all the pickles.
That sounds like a you problem.
All the pickle. But
Did you keep the
I
brine?
want some pickles.
No.
There's your problem. Do you have anything else that smells strongly?
Looks away.
Dad?
Mm. You mean to tell me that you didn't air onions anywhere?
We only had so many onions.
Or
Ugh.
garlic?
Well, I still got
Okay.
some garlic. Garlic goes in everything. By the way, we need
Yeah.
more garlic and onions.
Right. We can make a shopping run when we get to Sedan.
How long does this last? Ooh, last more than long enough. Perfect. Okay.
Can I just hide these in
mine-
your room?
Sure, why not?
All right. So my strategy is set for the upcoming fight. I will be pre-casting 3 spells.
Understood. Anybody else getting stuff ready?
I am.
Cirrus definitely is, and I'm out of character. I'm a little concerned of what I'm about to do to this encounter.
Oh dear.
Fucking do what you gotta do.
Try to fuck it.
Okay,
This is
so
level 20, or this is technically a CR 25.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna precast heightened awareness,
Yep, just
and
make a list. You're a few hours out.
Right, so Darren is going to take the time to prepare the circle then, I guess.
I will be casting mage armor on myself and Minuet. Once we are 2 hours out.
hooray!
Which, by the way, Darren is just going to take the moose cookie jar and put it in one of his drawers and leave it there.
That's fine. That's exactly where Friend is going to sit and tell you to leave the room.
Really, when I leave the room, what is he going to do?
Try and open the drawer.
Gee, it's a good thing that I have Servet around. Something. We're about to go into
also-
combat. Stop.
Minuet will spend 15 minutes munching on a bone.
Understood.
Choo. Oh, I know what Darren's going to do. He's going to threaten to cover the cookies in an unguent of timelessness and make them taste terrible.
You get the how dare face.
I can do a whole lot worse to those cookies.
They're hiding them from the dog, not from Dad. You can't really stop the cook from eating.
So behave, oh mistouched child. And Darren leaves his room.
You're lucky the dog can't.
He doesn't have the lips for it.
Nope. He has teeth.
Let's see. Don't need to cast heroism because buffs. What do I need to cast besides?
It's basically all I'm
Oh.
casting is buffs.
Minuet slots 7 depleted arcane crystals into the spare ports on Navnik.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no. I see. In case things go really bad.
Uh-huh. Ix feels like she should protest the idea of feeding her essentially grandmother to the shield.
Unfortunately, I don't have any buffs that would not already be given via either Minuet or Darren's performances.
As a consideration, if it's a buff that's a longer duration,
Heroism
it
is
would
one
be
creature.
a action that we wouldn't burn.
True, but heroism is one creature. Morale bonuses. It's a +2, and then there's Good Hope, which is basically that, but creatures per level for only a minute each. We only need a minute.
Yeah, if everything goes well, we only.
Yeah, but it's a
I-
minute level, so.
I will state though that Cirrus is really banking on thematics.
Yeah. So, how much bonus does Minuet's inspiration give?
My Inspire Courage is only a +2.
Okay, then unless you plan on not performing, there is no reason for me to cast Good Hope.
Well, hear me out. It might be more useful for me to have counter song going.
Okay. In which case,
That is actually an exceptionally amazing.
in which case, Darren will be ready to cast Good Hope before we start anything.
Yep.
So that would be
yours is minutes per level, you say?
Good Hope. Yes, it is minutes per level.
Okay, so start. Is it? Is it AOE or single target?
Good Hope. It's AOE. Well, no, it is targets creature per level. It's not an AOE. It's like haste.
Okay, so all right. So basically start casting that when she starts casting her next spell.
Okay.
Because she's gonna cast one. She has one more spell to cast, and she's gonna cast it right before she starts the ritual.
Do you want me to link you Magic Circle against evil? Because
Yes. Link me magic circle, or you mean against undead or unlife?
it's basically that, but just against undead specifically.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and send me that, and I'm going to send you what I am using. You can take this. I'm just gonna throw it in.
Because life unlife does not exist. Darren made that exist, and it's a problem.
When your party has to like
This
actually
is what
strategize.
I will be casting, but right before I start the.
And yeah, I feel that being a undead creature, it's very plausible for it to have sonic or language based bad things, like say a certain thing that's save or suck that happens to be sonic based that a certain undead creature has. So yeah, having countersong I feel is
Also, I assume that the magic circle is going to just be in the somewhat central on the top deck.
Yeah, that would probably be the best place for
that
it.
sounds good.
Good
Hey,
thing we got a ship map down
you
here, huh?
want to draw it out? Yeah, draw it out.
Sure. Hang on.
That's that's wonderful.
What's wonderful?
The fact that the lines are so thick.
Yeah, it's because of the asset that I used.
There. It's just going to take up those those 4 squares because I know that Ix can be big.
And Ix will be big for this.
Yep. And that's the frontmost area of the ship, which I believe is going to be closest to where we need to be.
It's 10 feet out
Sounds
from
plausible.
me.
Dang it! Now
So-
the freaking
So
dance
it's
song
actually
from
going to be a bit wider because it emanates out from the edge of my squares, I believe. It's a
Hang
10-foot radius in all directions. And since Ix is going to be in her half dragon state,
Oh shit! You're right.
yeah, there's going to be 2 squares wider in all directions. Yeah, right about there. Yep, that's about it.
Thick ass circle.
It's a donut. Also, I noticed how there's a tear in it.
Just
Don't question
Don't.
the assets.
don't.
What?
Yeah.
Like it's not even.
floating.
It's actually not even on the ship itself. It's floating.
That's
Yeah.
hysterical.
It's neat.
Which is weird because most assets don't float, so I don't understand, I guess.
That's so cool that it has like the floating halo thing going on.
Yep.
Weird.
Okay. That is.
You guys realize you were right in the other room, right?
What?
All your pieces are right. There you go.
Oh.
Well, I guess that's large now, so we'll just move small X off the board.
Oh, well, mine was over here. I was sitting at the control scheme. That's
Right,
not real.
there's more than one of you. That's right, because you're also behind the control scheme.
I am Ix of many places.
Also, yeah, we are going to have to be relatively close together for Good Hope to work.
That's fine.
Because Haste and Good Hope have a weird targeting system.
Yep. And Ix will now, once the magic circle has been cast, Ix will begin casting a blade of sphere.
Okay, well,
Well-
okay, I've finally finished pooling all of the spells that I will be
Oh, dear
preparing
Lord.
as well.
Okay, let's start going.
Why
Yeah,
don't... Can
yeah.
somebody other than Key for once, actually notepad out all the stuff and actually, like, tally things, so that way we
One
know what people's buffs are?
sec, let me pull up my game notes proper.
Okay, well, first
Okay.
things first.
Buff.
Ix is going to be getting a nice little spell called Hide from Undead.
Ooh.
Hide from
Mean.
undead,
Rude.
mage armor.
We are all going to be getting a resist energy and protection from energy, cold.
One sec. This and cold.
Next, around Ix will be cast an incorporeal shell. Or anti-incorporeal shell.
Boreal shell. Okay. Oh, and good.
Is Hide from
Oh.
Undead on Ix or Cirrus?
Ix.
On Ix.
That's rude as shit.
This entire setup we're going for is designed to be rude as shit.
We want no chance of this being interrupted because 1 minute against Ixa is enough to be frightening.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be hell. I'm gonna let you guys plan for the moment. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom while I got the chance, because I ain't gonna be able to go for a while.
Alright, what
Wait,
other
I thought I
spells?
wrote down another one.
Also, like, now that I'm thinking about this, I can only think of the frickin' dancer intro scene and the song from, what is it, Fire Emblem Revelations? Or was it Awakening? Now I have to
No
go
idea.
find it. Not that we can play it on stream because copyright.
Aw.
So many tabs.
Ah, here it was.
Think, right.
Oh, it's Fates.
And then within a 10-foot radius, emanation centered on. Wait, hold on. Let me check on the. Oh, the anti-incorporeal shell is also a 10-foot radius emanation centered on me. I will also be putting up the 5th level spell, Undeath Ward.
Okay. Let me start pulling up all of these spells. Okay, and a Minuet will have mage
Heightened
armor,
awareness is.
counter some
Oh, yeah.
heightened
Um,
spell
I'm going to be
awareness.
right back a second.
Oh, okay.
how much is the mage armor to my armor?
4. It counts as a +4 enhancement bonus. So it puts
Wow.
it puts your enhancement bonus of your armor at 4. If it is lower.
Okay, so that
Should give you, like, 2,
turns
3, right?
my my silken ceremonial armor to 5 AC bonus.
Yep.
Cool.
Because it's base plus enhancement.
Cool.
And by the way, it's force armor, so incorporeals can't just go through it to hit you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
Darren might be the most vulnerable out of all of us, which is hilarious.
Well, you have I think I don't know if mage armor works on Darren's armor because I think Darren's armor is upgraded.
My armor is better. It's just not force armor.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I do believe. I don't know if you only get your armors the plus of the armor, or if that makes it a like if your weapon is +1, congratulations, you can hit incorporeal things.
yes.
I don't know if that also applies to armor. Like if your armor is +1, congratulations, you now get the full armor bonus against incorporeal things.
You do not.
Okay, you only get the plus.
Yes. Because it specifies force armor as being better protect. It specifies the force aspect being the better protection against incorporeals. Because otherwise they can just reach through it.
Correct.
Because
And
it's
then they
still
can just use your touch AC.
Yep. Which, granted, I can still cast mage armor on everyone. It's just not going to benefit them other than the force aspect. Actually, that's a good idea. The rest of you are getting mage armor. Just to help your touch AC.
Also, that second video is the song I was thinking of.
Okay, so you said so anti-incorporeal shield and undeath ward are centered on Cirrus?
Yes,
Anti-incorporeal shell are.
Or yeah,
They're personal spells, aren't they?
They're a 10-foot radius bubble centered on me.
Incorporeal shell, undeath.
So you
ward.
cast Hide from Undead on Ixodras and then Anti-incorporeal shell and something else on yourself?
Undeath ward.
Undeath ward. Okay.
Welcome back, by the way.
And then Minuet has heightened awareness, dazzling blade, and mirror image.
I'd have picked mirror image myself, but I haven't gotten to that scroll yet.
Ah,
I have had a lot of scrolls to work through.
actually, it is mirror image. Ah, yes.
Ready?
Yeah, it's personal. Okay, it is a D4 plus 2 for me. Okay, so
Wow.
rip 3.
Hide from undead is fucking rude.
Yes.
Yep. I don't. I. Ha. Yeah. Besides Magic Circle against Unlife and Good Hope, there isn't much Darren can do to prepare. Unfortunately, y'all have more support spells than Darren.
Yep.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Aw.
Darren's are like immediate actions that can save asses.
Yeah, that's the fun thing with what Cirrus is preparing here. In her general point of thought with all of this is we do not have to beat Ixa. We have to last a minute with Ixa. So the things Cirrus has prepared are not things designed necessarily to beat
kill.
Ixa.
They're designed to stall.
Yeah, they're designed.
Okay, so
if Ix has to spend a round being like, where the fuck is Ix? Congratulations. 1/10 of the way there. Then another round trying to bust through a barrier. Another 10th of the way there.
and that's if Cirrus doesn't irritate her so hard that she just mostly tries to kill Cirrus.
Prior to combat, what do you want my performance to be? Because I'm not going to bother swapping the stat. My suggestion is Dex.
Yeah, because the AC and range touch are gonna be the big things.
Okay.
Because both. Well, Cirrus has some good shit that's Dex dependent. I'm pretty sure because ranged attacks.
So I could do +2 Dex and +2 Strength, or I can put it all into Dex, which I feel like is preferable.
Yeah, Dex is our best because that'll increase our touch ACs.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we each have 10th level. So we each have 120 damage worth of absorption against cold, and 30 resist after that.
I'm sorry, we have what?
So or at least is that?
Yes,
Oh,
we have protection from cold and resistance from cold.
Yep. So you have
Wow.
you have 120 points of cold absorption, and then you have 30 resist after that.
Wait, I think it's the other way around, isn't it?
If a character is warded by protection from energy and resist energy, the protection spell absorbs damage until its power is exhausted. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't reduce it by 30 and then
no,
the rest
I
gets
don't
absorbed
believe.
by the thing.
It says they overlap.
Because that would be disgusting.
Okay, it says they overlap, so, but it doesn't say how.
Yeah,
I was
it
muted.
does say how. It does say how. Like it said, first the 120 gets absorbed, and then once that goes away, you've still got your 30 resistance under it.
Which is going to be a good thing, trust me.
So anyone who hovers over my Darren piece will see all the generic buffs that everybody should have.
I see nothing.
Oh shit!
Oh, you got to
sorry.
right
Oh, there it
click.
goes.
You can right click or you can just hover over it until the description shows.
Okay. So that means pull up my notepad. So, oh yeah, I still need to fucking calculate my ablative shield. Hold on.
Yep.
Up. Where is that page?
Yep. Get your calculations
Okay,
in
so
order.
ablative sphere is. I am caster level 12, I believe. 12.
I have a question, actually, for
Mm-hmm.
those of you who are more well versed in buffs and such. Is there a 3rd or 4th level spell that we could use?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
unfortunately, a lot. And
Mass.
I don't know them.
Look up the if you're looking for an arcane spell, any of the mass buffs count here. Mass endurance, mass bull strength, mass what have you. I believe are all 4th level spells.
Okay.
Nope, it's 6. I was wrong.
Yeah, those are all like level 6, unfortunately. But any buff spell that will hit most of us on 3rd or 4th level, I can spell kenning.
Well, let me see what I can find at a quick glance. Because I usually self-target buffs, unless I'm a cleric.
Hear me out. One thing you could do is virtuoso performance,
Virtuoso.
which
performance.
allows you to start a second bardic performance while you're doing your first. It costs more points, but yeah.
There's actually a really good spell I just found, and I'm not no, that'd be hard to get off. I'm not going to give that to.
Okay. Star second bardic performance, maintaining another 1, 3 rounds. I would not be able to maintain my performance for very long.
Oh, here's one. Mass Ghostbane Dirge.
All of our weapons are magic. Which means we can already hit incorporeal things.
We have a chance to hurt them.
Oh.
Magic weapons do not automatically hurt incorporeal things.
Yeah, it just goes from no chance to X% chance depending on the incorporeal creature.
Yep.
Okay.
Whereas Ghostbane Dirge guarantees it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that one would be good. Oh, also, Era, just so we're prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I will also be casting Summon Monster 4 to summon 1d3 Blink Dogs. 3 Blink Dogs.
Put them on the map.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Teleporting Doom Puppies.
Wait. Put them on the map. That I don't see it.
Oh, let me.
No, we're over on the ship. Dot.
Yeah, you're over on the ship, and here, let me grab you a dot. We're gonna make them. What color do you want your blink doggos?
Well, I mean, clearly they should be black because they're going to be shadow blink doggos.
Well, you have 3 dots. There's 3 dots.
Yeah, I will ready my spell kenning to go off for when things go down, and then I can immediately start orating. Because that would be.
You see, being big brain here, incorporeal undead, blink dogs.
Yeah.
Behold, things that can get in its fucking way.
Incorporeal is somewhat different to ethereal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, again, we're not trying to stop it. We're trying to stall it.
Okay, so I have improved cover, a lot of resist against and absorption of cold, fucking all kinds of other bullshit. What does Good Hope give exactly?
It's basically Minuet's Inspire Courage.
So +2 to what? Attack, damage, saves.
To +2 to hit, +2 to damage, +2 to saves for minutes per level.
Saves. And then Darren is outputting what exactly?
+4 dex. And we're also getting Ghostbane.
And
So
I will have Countersong up. So when that becomes relevant, I'll roll saves at
And
a +24.
and Ghostbane, Dirge. Oh, okay.
We good?
I have a list of buffs on my notepad. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to high level
also,
nonsense. Uh-huh.
Also, y'all are within 30 feet of me. I'm doing a performance. Y'all get +6 to saves against fear. Because of my rallying silken ceremonial armor.
Oh, fair enough.
Nice.
Plus 2 saves against your.
I will also be throwing up before we begin the ritual. Fuck, what are they called? The hedging weapons and stunning barrier.
Stunning
Ooh,
bear.
stunning barrier.
And
are either of those personal?
They are personal, I believe. Yes.
yep. Stunning
But
barrier is.
they're on me. I'm going to be an obnoxious wall intentionally, or I intend to.
This might not help, but you could also use your Stormy Shadow in case the terrain affects her for whatever reason. Also, free lightning damage.
Also, incorporeal shell is also incredibly fucking rude.
Yes.
You're literally hiding me in the same bubble you put a shield around, going, no, you can't. You literally can't walk here. Go fuck yourself.
Also,
It's kind of rude.
if people will just view my stream for a second, I'm going to just post a video that basically sums up how we have been during this.
Is it Einzulgaun casting spells?
It sure is.
Jade
Awesome.
body, greater jade body. Freaking.
Feel free to throw that in the ship posting in our server. There, yeah, in
Yep.
the Drunken Dragon server. By the way, YouTube people, go to my Twitch, join the server. I keep forgetting to add it to the Twitch videos.
Never let a caster prepare.
Effulgent something.
Yeah, this is one of those
Yeah.
cases where if I didn't let you prepare, she would wipe the floor with you guys.
This is true.
Oh,
We're level
yeah.
12s. We hit way above level 12, but we're still level 12. But yeah, with Ghostbane Dirge, which only lasts 12 rounds, so if we mess up, we may lose it.
Let's hope that Ixodras's concentration checks are on par. Just in case.
Oh, one thing I will ask before we start,
Yes.
and you can feel free not to tell me and make me fuck around and find out. Heroic Finale lets me give a creature a move or standard action of their choice. Could I use that to let Ix proceed around early?
No.
Okay.
It's a full.
It's a full round action.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a full
no.
round.
Yeah, she's literally tied up with the dancing. Because it's... Yeah.
I figured that was the case, but I wanted to check.
Would have been funny.
Oh. Oh yeah, speaking of buffs, let's not forget Blessing of Fervor.
But wait, there's more!
Blessing
I don't want to
of
keep track of Blessing of Fervor, goddammit.
I love Blessing of Fervor, though.
It's great, but it's extra to keep track of.
Though after the video I just watched, I'm like, I have to resist pronouncing it as Blessing of Fervor.
Blessing of
Yeah.
Fervor.
Fucking all right. I'll
Okay.
dedicate a tab to it.
So I'm just going to give myself the +2 AC. I'm just going to straight up say +2 to AC for me.
And reflex. Don't forget reflex.
Ohio Nihon Hito. Watashi wa baka na America Hito suimasen deshita.
There. I have written down what I'm getting out of that because
Yeah.
literally can't make any other use of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna constantly take the bonus on attack rolls and dodge bonus.
So I've got a very important question for you guys. As you've rolled up and gotten your ship into position, you guys got all your spells ready. How the hell do you get her to come out?
Wasn't it just I start the ritual and she shows up Angie?
Now,
No.
here's the thing. We were at no point told that her presence was required for this ritual.
It is.
Us being here was required,
Mm,
and
Cirrus? By default, she has to be there. We're not going to play Pathfinder word lawyer on this one.
okay, I'm just saying that.
Oh,
I know,
her
but
stopping
it's
it would sound
it is
like a her
implied
problem.
that by taking his power out of something or someone, they have to be present.
I have the solution. There's a scroll that I gave Ixodress. Ancestral gift.
Oh right, what does that fucking do again?
Well, okay, so normally, you call up an ancestor to give you a weapon. But the only thing you really care about with this is the call
calling
up an
up an ancestor.
ancestor.
Yeah, that's fair actually. Sure, let's go.
I was just working under the assumption not that we could cast this and she might not realize it, but that she literally would have to show up to stop us from casting.
See, that's the assumption I was put under as well, the way it was worded to me.
No, this was very much a case that she has to be physically present. I was honestly expecting you to... using the spell is fine. It should have been implied, though, that she has to be here.
Well, like the way the whole quest line was sent to me is that I went into the dungeon thinking the moment I cast Speak with Dead, she was going to show up and try to stop me.
Nope. You were there to speak with your grandsister.
Yes, and the way you had worded it earlier in the campaign made it sound that she was going to stop me from doing that.
No, she was going to be upset if we disturbed his remains.
Yep.
But because we were in a holy place, how the hell would she know that? She can't go anywhere.
Yep. Somebody caught on. Don't... It's like somebody tied to a rock shouting at you, don't do the bad thing. Because the only person she can affect is you. Because you made the pact.
Ah.
No, she's bound to this place. That's why you had to come here to deal with it. Otherwise, you could have just summoned her wherever. Lovely thing about poltergeists, they're bound to where they were created.
Which means you can literally walk away from them, and they sit there impotently screaming.
The best she can do is affect the bloodline. So you're going to summon her.
Sure.
Using ancestral weapon.
Ancestral gift, yeah. Why are we umming?
So it does create a magic weapon that, like, so does she have like a frost weapon of some sort, I guess, or does it even matter?
Nah, well, it's not going to matter because it's not going to be handed to Ix, because first...
yeah.
Oh no!
Thing-
Ix is going to spawn in with Moonlight Greatsword!
First things first, I need to know what the will save is for her to, or what the will save is from Cirrus on Hide from
For
Undead.
which things? Or Hide from Undead? Okay,
Yep.
that is a... It is a... Wait, where's my character sheet? Oh, there it is. Too many tabs open. First level spells, that would make the will save DC Probably a laughably easy 16.
Yes, she will appear on the ship, at the nose, holding a staff. And she'll look right at Ix. And then she'll look at all of you. And she'll be like, so you are breaking the agreement. Is that what I'm sensing?
Grandpa gave me a job to do.
Your grandfather gave me a job to do, and they betrayed me. They betrayed us.
I'm
Watch.
more willing to believe Gramps.
Are you sure about this, dearie?
I mean, you didn't hold your side of the bargain either.
Have it your way.
Minuet just in the background begins a counter song.
Darren begins performing. Let's go!
Everybody roll your initiative while I describe the initial effects of what's about to happen. Hey, Ix.
Oh boy, where the fuck is my dice?
I don't
There
know.
it is.
As an initial effect, take -6 to all saves as your blood grows cold.
Take it, Mari. Ugh.
That is a fucking 20 on my initiative.
Hang on. I'm sorry, I need
I
a minute.
knocked your initiative over.
Hmm.
I knocked your initiative over. Also, I rolled fucking terribly.
Oh, that was almost a 16 on the dice.
So you got a 15?
No,
We get it, Minuet, you're first.
the dice was almost about to land on a 16.
Oh.
Oh,
Make Ix a white dot.
Oh yeah. Where is this? Tick this down. Oh, page expired and dead.
Oh no.
There it goes. Okay.
And then Key's will roll as soon as they're caught up with notes.
Yep, and I am currently making adjustments to save.
Yep, and out of curiosity, you guys have those protection or those endure element things on, correct?
Yep.
Good. Then the icy wind does not affect you guys, and you guys aren't going to be taking 5 cold damage a round.
But we're still taking a -6 on saves.
No, I
No,
am.
only Ix, because Ix is the only
Oh.
one that accepted the deal, and now the curse is kicking in.
ouch.
Yep. Makes this kind of fucking awful.
Hey, good thing counter song uses my save instead of your save.
Yep.
Also, I apologize if y'all can hear anything in the background.
To be fair,
You're
to be
fine,
fair,
It's fine.
only most of my saves are still decent right now, even with -6s.
That's why I didn't hesitate to throw them at you. I was just like, -6 is what I have written down. -6 is what you're fucking getting.
Oh, really? Of course I act very last. Oh, hey, I started performing and then we had to roll initiative. My initiative is better.
Oh right, I actually
Oh,
didn't
yeah, we did
add
have the,
that.
yeah, I didn't add the 4
Bonus.
decks.
So yeah, mine will be here then. +2.
All we're doing
That.
is shuffling ourselves a little further.
Yep.
Minuet leaves
Minuet.
yours alone. We get it, you're first.
Minuet goes faster than the speed of light.
Nyong.
I mean, if they want to go do another reality right now, it's
Yep.
a great way to do it.
Nah, we've got next campaign for that.
Let's see, and I'm going to just use a white dot for Ix, and she is a huge creature currently. Because the first
Gotta
thing
love that word.
she...
Currently.
Yes.
I have a question about this ritual.
Yes.
I assume the specifics of it are Aixa must be here at the end of the ritual.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a reason. Trust me. Ix will know when completing the actual ritual instead of dancing with her grand sister. She learned it. She has not cast it yet.
Side note, I can't spell canning dimensional anchor at the moment.
Oh no, you don't need to.
It's
Never
fine.
mind. No, that's you don't need to. Remember, that's one of the attributes of the Sanctify spell. We have dimensionally anchored our ship.
Oh, so she showed up and now she's stuck here.
We
I-
think.
I was very well aware of
Maybe.
that particular fact, actually.
That's funny.
You see, I didn't realize this until you mentioned dimensional anchor, because this actually torpedoes one of my stalling tactics.
Oh, the blink
Oh.
dogs.
That wasn't actually one of them. That does cause a problem. You're right. No, it was. I was gonna plane shift her.
That's a bad idea.
Plane shifter to the plane
No.
of not undead.
Look.
Well, I mean, yes, I could have definitely plane shifted her to the plane of positive energy.
I mean,
But
yeah, that would destroy her, I guess.
it would hurt her every round until she got back.
Which would be pretty quick, probably.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It would be at least one round until she got back.
Yeah. Oh well. Moving on.
That's fine.
She'd
All right.
definitely be fucking mad about it though.
Oh yes,
Yep.
but that's not in the cards anymore.
So for
right,
opening
so-
for the opening act, you guys all go to cast her spells. She is a huge creature currently. An icy cold chilling wind comes off of her that feels like death himself has just walked past you. And she goes, "Fine then. If you have to be like them, I will be me." Yeah, it's your turn first, Minuet.
Okay, going to activate my true form. And scaling that down a little bit so that I'm in the actual 4 squares. There we go. Okay, so that's my swift action. And my, let's see, I'm going to do,
Alright, I need to fix my HP.
oh, I could be rude. I could be really rude.
But
Get a D10 counter
Really?
up.
No, I'm not gonna do that yet.
Actually,
I'm
have that
gonna
already.
wait for her to do stuff before I do the rude thing. So I'm gonna do Haunted Fey aspect on myself to as defensive as a standard, and then move action. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I think. Yeah, like about, no, that's too far. Right there-ish. And free action, drawing my shield.
Understood.
alright. I forgot I get that in my draconic template. Funny.
Yep. All right. Exodras, I'm assuming you're beginning the dance as of now.
Yep.
Fantastic. It is her turn. Now, you guys got a bunch of circles and stuff on X. How does all that affect AoEs?
So, I know for ablative sphere at least,
I count as having improved cover, I believe.
yeah, you have improved cover and thus improved evasion for reflex stuff, but it does not block line of sight.
Which
Line
is
of sight specifically.
that is good to know because here comes an AoE. She's gonna push out her hands, and an icy, deathly icy, cold wind that seems to freeze behind it is going to shoot down. There is a reflex save, followed by a fortitude save. Welcome to epic level bullshit.
Who's getting hit? All of us?
Everybody.
Oh,
Okay,
that
this
is a
reflex save followed by a fort save.
Yes.
43 on the reflex save.
So you take no damage.
That
That's 13 on the dice, so I probably got some pretty high shit on the reflex.
20 on the reflex save.
Jesus.
I have a lot of bonuses right now. Fortitude save was dog shit.
30 on the reflex save.
It was almost a good fort save.
It sounds like everybody's passed the reflex save. I don't think I heard Darren's. Yep.
I keep waiting for people to finish. 26 on reflex.
You're good? Then let's go ahead and get fortitude saves out of the way.
This one is less happy. But it's a good
Alright.
thing I have Umbarial with me and I have that reroll.
Is it even for those with the improved evasion? Do they still take the fort?
Yep, the fort's a secondary
Actually
effect.
works.
20 for a fort.
Rep.
17.
That 13 was the better of the two.
Well, okay, that's
Hey, but you
A,
rolled a good
20
fort save.
25.
Fantastic.
The best fort save of his career.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and roll damage. This is ice damage.
Oh, okay. It doesn't do anything to me.
60.
It
Everybody
beats
saved
you.
the reflective, so
Oh.
it's halved. I know that some people have
I-
evasion this party and take
I-
nothing.
I have
Uh-huh.
immunity to cold damage.
Yep, and I think the only person that gets affected by this is, unfortunately, Tiago? No, the fortitude save, I think Darren passed, didn't he?
Oh. Is
Yeah.
20 a
What
pass?
happens to me?
Yes. The only person that failed it is Tiago, unfortunately. You are underneath the effects
Oh.
of slow because
Wait,
you're
hold on a second.
Go ahead.
15. 15 total.
Still a fail, unfortunately. Everybody else rolled really well. You didn't. You are slowed for 1d4 rounds.
Oof.
You are
Which means they can only take a standard action or a move action, not both, and cannot perform full round actions.
You got it. Thankfully enough, it's only 2 rounds. The air is very chilly. You're literally shivering now. Yay, cold blast effects.
Literally shaking.
Yes.
Frost building up on that body.
How'd your doggos do, by the way?
Oh, right.
Probably poorly.
Well, they probably made the fucking evasion. I think they have evasion too.
What's the stats on a blink dog?
Oh no, they have combat reflexes and iron will.
Yeah, Cirrus is getting the cold shoulder.
They've got a +5 to reflex. If it's just the plain old blink dog.
Well, these ones are shadow blink dogs, so they do have cold resistance. Actually, first one fails.
I would just roll them collectively.
Second one got only a 13, and
Hey, that
the
one
final
passed.
one got a 20.
How much HP do they have?
Did the doggos just get deleted?
It's 60
They have-
cold.
Yeah, they have 22.
Yeah, even the one that passed just got deleted.
Rip. Wait, no, hold on. It has cold resistance as a shadow creature.
What is the cold
How
resistance?
much?
I don't know.
Shadow.
Summoners need to know what they're summoning. Can't be more than
Okay.
cold resist 10.
Okay, shadow creature.
Mm.
What hit dice is?
Ah, dang it. Yeah, it's gone. It only has 5 cold resist.
That's all.
Oof.
It was a good effort.
Sorry. Wiped out round 1. Ouch. All right. From her, because she ain't moving, it's going to go to Cirrus.
Okay. Well, first off, Cirrus will, as a free action, shift into her shadow form.
Mm-hmm.
And then she is going to activate her aura of freedom.
Ha!
Well played.
Funny.
Which also means, because it's still her round, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Understood. Hey, Darren.
Do.
I would also like to, I'm going to try to do this. Because actually this might help in a roundabout way.
How many
I'm
actions
going to
do you have
attempt a
left?
diplomacy roll. No, this is talking is free action. I'm going to attempt a diplomacy roll and inform her that quite literally, we were given the means to stop her by her goddess. We met with Seiya, and Seiya was like, okay, here's how you stop my psycho cleric.
Even Seiya wants you to pass on.
Yeah, even Seiya wants you to cut this shit out and take this 35 diplomacy roll and
That
be
is a
told to calm the fuck down.
That is a 35.
That's pretty good.
It is.
Too bad I'm doing full round actions and can't aid another.
Hey,
One
Darren.
of my good rolls.
Yep.
What you doing?
So, okay, I'm highly doubting this diplomacy roll has stopped her. She's still a raging fucking angry spirit, right?
Yeah?
Does she believe me, though?
She doesn't care.
I'm not asking if she cares or not. Does she believe me? Whether or not she cares.
It literally doesn't matter if she believes you or not.
Oh.
If she doesn't care, she's not paying attention to you.
Ah, okay. Unfortunate. Because, since if she believes it, and if she believes this is the will of her goddess, guess who just fucking lost her cleric levels?
Yeah,
Ooh.
You assume she has cleric levels now.
Yeah, it's probably
Thumbs up. Good assumption.
other.
She
Other.
hasn't had cleric levels in about 300 years or so when she cursed somebody.
Yep.
There are plenty of curses that don't have evil descriptors.
I like the thought, but
the thought is good, but what possessed you to think that she still had cleric levels after what she's been doing?
it's possible. I mean,
maybe if she turned into a cleric of an evil god.
Well, Seiya is a cleric of getting vengeance as well as showing mercy.
No, she's not.
No?
That's Jobberjocks. That's the sun god.
You are thinking of the opposite celestial objects.
Well, rep. Regardless, it was worth a try. It was a free action, so, I didn't lose anything by attempting it.
True. No wasted spell components there. Yeah, I was like, wait, why? Why are you diplomacying with it? No, unfortunately, she lost her cleric levels when she did the evil act of literally cursing a family line. Very
Two
big
family
no-no.
lines, really.
Technically, yes. Darren. Afro Circus.
You know what? Now is not the time for Monk's Calm. Now is the time for Panicked Heartbeat. So I will. It's a swift action for me to shift. It's not a free action. So I will swift. Well, free action maintain my performance for 1. Upkeep.
Pay 3 mana.
Oh, my tracker expired. There we go.
Just
It's
refresh.
back. Yeah.
And I'm going to
Where's the
shift
banana
into
down there?
Panicked Heartbeat, which gives me haste
Who put
and an additional 6 ticks and +4 to my reflex on top.
who the hell put the banana down there?
You did.
It's been
a
down there
while
for like
ago.
3 sessions.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just noticed.
You believe you put it down there when I said that in the room where we were given the 2 staircases up and down for the wisdom power trials, I was like, I'm going to investigate the giant banana.
I thought I just threw. Oh, did I throw it off the table? Okay.
You locked it down there, though.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, 'cause you were fucking with it through the table and you locked it.
I don't remember this shit. Because I was just
It's great.
spinning around and there was the banana. I was like, the fuck? Okay, moving on.
Okay. Okay.
Good job.
I also get combat reflexes, but that probably won't matter.
All right, that was your swift and your free. You got to move in a standard.
Yes, I do. How far away is she? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
I'm using the ship I made again. Yay! I spent entirely way too much time making this ship.
Yep. Okay, she's just outside my close range. Darn. But that's okay.
You have move action. You have feet.
I do. I do. Screw it. I'm gonna use Sundering Stars.
Okay, reflex save. If I'm not mistaken.
Sundering Stars is a. It is a ranged touch attack.
Oh, roll your range touch attack.
5 ranged touch attacks, actually. I'm gonna steal people's dice.
Have fun. That's a D10.
Sorry, it was red.
Do you need a D20?
1 more D20.
Let's see. That would be this one.
Boy, I sure used one of your dice and it gave me a nat 1.
Yeah, my
Oh, no.
dice are always cursed to hurt players.
Well, that one's not gonna hit. Let's see. As I look at my ranged attack numbers that I rarely use. Oh, hey, my dex is now equal to my strength. So let's see. That's a 30, a 27, a 24, and a 22.
And these list touch.
Range touch, yes. And they are force effects, so they will affect her.
Okay, and yes, they are all hits.
Good.
Except for the one, obviously.
Yeah.
Is Ghostbane Dirge already up, or have you not
It is
cast that
already
yet?
up. It was a prepared spell. Thank you for reminding me. Let me mark. I'm keeping track of how many rounds are left on my little token. Oh, right. And of course, Good Hope would have given me an additional +2 to hit, but they all hit. So, right. Dice. I require more dice.
What do you need?
Oh no.
What size of dice?
D6s. I require. It's 2d6 per missile. So 4 of them hit. I need to have a total of blah 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 8. I only have 3. Thank you. That'll be
Not bad, actually.
do 27 plus 8 is
35.
35 damage.
Okay.
And if she has a positive spell-like, or supernatural effect that affects their AC, they must make a will save, or I get to negate one.
What's the will save?
The will save DC is not great. It's 18.
She does
I d-
actually pass that.
I was
Meets it,
going to
beats
say,
it.
I don't know if there's a way for her to fail it. She's a freaking ghost.
Meets it, beats it. Her will save's actually garbage.
Ah, shit. That was my last 3rd level slot, too.
Yep.
Nope, she only has the +10 to will saves. Her fortitude also sucks, but she has a tremendous reflex.
Well, okay. Dern is going to move up there,
She's
and
a
that'll
cat.
be my turn.
All right, we're gonna go back to the top of the initiative. Hey, Minuet.
Hi, I'm gonna bladed dash. Right up into her face.
Yep.
Meow.
Okay, that works.
How did you manage that? You're not even touching. What? Why are you floating in the air?
Kitsune bullshit.
I was about to say.
Anyways.
People.
Tail magic. Tail magic. But, yeah, so bladed dash, so, this is going to be, okay, so first off, she's not lawful. She's, yeah, so favorite enemy doesn't count here.
As
But,
Bari runs through
yeah,
his
so,
list of bullshit.
gonna do an attack at a fucking huge modifier of, 22, 23, 24, 25. Actually, yeah, I think it's just plus 25. Oh, let me see. Make sure. Yeah, just +2 from that. +2 from the weapon itself. Oh, so 26. Okay. Plus 26 to hit. Oh, there it is.
Really epic. Really. Question: do they take alcohol because they're a spirit?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Epic exists to make terrible puns.
36 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll a fortitude
Okay.
save when you bite.
It's not a bite. It's a stab with Calamos, and it's only a single attack.
Yep, so roll fortitude. Melee. Any melee.
Okay. Mm, mm,
Not like it matters, I know what everybody's buffs are, but we're going to do this anyways.
I still managed to fail a fort save.
I somehow did.
I'm speculating that's a fail because that I think 12.
Perfect, take 10 ice damage that you don't take, because I wonder what this kind of spell buffs you guys have up.
Yep. Okay. I'll subtract that from my 120 though because yeah.
Yep.
And that's gonna be 1d8 plus 12, 13, 14. Where's my d8? Oh, there's a d8. $14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage. And I'm going to activate Dazzling Blade. Will negates.
Alright, and...
It
Oh, this is
is...
a melee weapon. I should have rolled the mischance. I forgot to. Oh, well. Well, wait, no, you guys got that. I can hit Ghost right now. What's
Yep.
that will save?
Ghostbane Dirge.
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna be like a DC 16 will save, so she can probably beat that pretty easy.
She did.
Okay, in that case, she's only dazzled instead of blinded.
Yep, and I have to look up fucking Dazzled now.
It's dazzled. One of the most useless conditions.
Isn't it like -1 to fucking perception checks and
It's
initiative
-1 to
rolls?
It's
perception,
attack
-1
rolls.
to hit.
Yeah. For 1 round!
Yeah. Okay. 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 Hey, X. Continuing dance. Moving counter to round 2 as of now.
Yep.
Because I'm assuming she's not just going to stop. It is Ixa's turn. And Ixa doesn't feel too necessarily hurt, so she's not worried about that right now. So instead, she's going to be like, difficult. Alright, Ancestor. What level was that spell again? I need to double check this. Make sure you are.
Was she casting the spell?
She is indeed. She knows you're right there.
Mm-hmm. Attack of opportunity!
Roll to confirm.
Crit! Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Man, I wish I had freaking given you my haste.
Fucking... That's, yeah. If a 10 hits, an 18 fucking... Yeah, so that's a crit confirm.
Yep.
So someone is going to have to make a concentration check.
Also, yeah, so, 1d6 bleed and shaken.
I don't think she can bleed.
She cannot bleed, sadly.
And I also think she's immune to
Aw.
fear.
I need to double check the undead traits.
You made me bleed my own ghost blood.
I know undead are generally immune to
I know-
mind affecting.
I thought that you could bleed skeletons. They just they start hemorrhaging their essence goo, pretty much.
I mean, it might only be a thing that only works on unintelligent undead.
She doesn't have blood to lose.
You made me bleed my
Well,
own
no, it's her
ectoplasm.
her life essence starts breaking apart and
I mean,
But regardless, she's taken a bit of a hit. Well,
Oh yeah.
She's taking a
roll
hell of
damage,
a
please.
damage.
yeah.
No, she's
Okay.
not immune to fear. What was the... She's
Yeah.
shaken?
Yes.
What does
Yeah.
Shaken do?
-2 penalty and shit.
Cool.
Okay. So that's gonna be 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 32. Fucking 36 points of damage.
Good to know. Yeah, it's funny. It specifically names phantasmal and other effects like that, but not fear specifically. So they're immune
That's
to instant
hilarious.
death effects from fear, but not fear itself.
that's funny.
Probably
yeah,
because
the
she's
only thing we have is
intelligent
the
and only
fear.
unintelligent undead can't be afraid, I would assume.
Exactly. I'm 90% sure that that's it. That it's like probably liches, vampires, all of them can be affected by fear effects because they
Oh,
are
it's
now smart enough to.
they recognize that they have been stabbed with a god killer blade.
Very likely. Unfortunately, yes, she is immune to bleed, and it's not because of the undead trait specifically. It's
Okay.
because she's an incorporeal creature. She has
Okay.
that
That'll
blood.
do it.
All right.
Yep.
So that's what was the damage? Let me check here. I just wrote it.
36.
36. Concentration check of 36, huh?
Yeah, 36.
Woo.
Oh, look at that nat 20 when I need it. Hello, pretty.
Ah, damn it.
The good news is that
Damn.
this particular spell doesn't kill you guys outright. However, a living creature with 6 or more HD takes 1d4 points of constitution damage on your turn each round while in the cloud. A successful fortitude save halves this damage.
God,
no.
fucking
Say
cloud.
hello.
Don't you have
Cloud
counter
Joe.
song, Vari?
That doesn't work on fucking cloud spells. It does on like if she does Banshee Wail or other shit like that, but no, it doesn't work on that.
She does have sound-based ones. She's not going for those yet, so probably will come to play. Maybe.
Doesn't the cloud just fucking move off on its own though?
Let's see. The spell
believe-
It,
generates.
They move randomly.
Yeah.
These
It
vapors
can.
automatically kill 3 or few.
Hey, Sarah,
Yeah,
a gust of wind prepared.
I actually do have wind wall prepared.
Oh, it moves away from you at 10 feet around per round, rolling along the surface of the ground. So she cast it, and then it does move at 10 feet around away from her.
So only Vari's
Okay.
getting hit with it at the moment.
Yes, but it's going to hit you guys next round, and then you guys are going to be in it for a couple of rounds, it looks like. So, Vari, do you...
Well-
or wait, it's at the beginning of the turn, so we don't have to worry about anything right now. That's her answer. She's like,
okay.
cloud kill.
Sirius.
Yeah,
It's
serious.
up to you.
Well, Cirrus is going to do a couple of things. The first thing is she's going to make a spellcraft check to identify the spell that just happened.
Roll it.
Because, we're not going to metagame that spell, even though we've just been calling it Cloud Kill.
Yes, you
That's
know it.
a 16 on the dice.
Yeah, you know it.
So she recognizes that it's going to suck, but it's also not immediately going to be lethal to any of us. The next thing she's going to do is she's going to reach into her pocket with her tail, because this is a thing she can do. And she's going to channel her inner Two-Face. The doubloon is getting flipped.
Yep.
She's got a -2 to everything, basically.
Right now, she's got a -5 to everything, you mean.
Oh, yes, this is true. And this sounds like a very good time to politely request that she fucking stop. By which I mean I'm going to cast Calm Spirit, which works on
Oh, fuck.
incorporeal undead and tells them to fucking stop being a dick and to just not be aggressive for a while.
Will save negates.
I do believe it is will save negates. Let me get the... Okay, I can close the Blink Dog tab. Yes, will
Rip
negate.
Blink Dogs.
And this is second level spell, so she has to beat DC... where's like spell DCs? DC 17.
Can I get a link to that spell, please?
Okay, here we go. Calm Spirit.
Yep, because
Does it surprise people that the Cleric Oracle spell list is exceptionally dickish to undead?
Man, I never
No,
would have
it's
guessed.
disgusting.
let's see.
They cannot take any violent actions or do anything destructive, including triggering abilities.
Okay. Uh, you're free to look over the DM screen and look at my dice. Here, I'll move all the other ones out of the way so y'all can see that pretty nonsense.
Oh boy.
Wait, what happened?
Y'all get a round.
Oh, a free round?
Yeah.
Whew.
Ah.
Uh,
Hey, Darren, it's your turn.
um,
Oh.
okay, well, I mean, I'm just going to say, according to Raw, we get a minute.
You do, but Ix is still dancing.
Right, every round she would have to trigger the effect.
Yep.
So, yes, you bought a free round, though. That is a round that you guys don't have to do shit.
Other than deal with Cloud Kill.
That's fucking wonderful.
How
Yep.
many
Yeah,
times
yeah,
did you
no.
cast that?
That's the one
That's
thing.
the only time I have it prepared.
Oh, fuck, I forgot you're a prepared caster.
Does chat get a reroll? No, I
Yep.
do have a reroll. That's a DM. I'm just not going to use it right now.
Right now. We're still early in this. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
So, Darren, it's your turn. You see her suddenly calmly sit down, which is weird.
Weird. He assumes Cirrus did a thing. Did Cirrus tell us about Cloud Kill?
Yes, she would have.
Okay.
She
I have
would
to
not have
ask.
just- she would not have just been like, yes, okay, I understand this spell. Moving on.
She would have been fucking Cloud Kill or something.
Oh, that's Cloud Kill. We should probably deal with that in a minute.
That cloud is going to suck to
Minute.
be in, but it's not going to kill you outright.
Except I have a negative to my fort save right now.
Eh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that shortly. I don't have spell kenning, unfortunately, or I would deal with it. Dang. Do I have an item?
I would
Technically, yes, maybe?
Yes, you do have items. Of course you have items. Otherwise you'd be naked.
Oh, also, this is, I guess, more or less implied just in general. Since we are fighting one target, she is the target of my foe fending ring. My ring of foe fending.
Let's see.
Question:
Yes.
would
Answer?
the adamantian staff keep out the cloud kill?
I think it's specifically anti-miasma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
wondering,
think that
'cause I
works
wasn't
for that.
entirely. I knew it kept the miasma out, and I wondered if that worked for all, like, mist cloud effects.
Nope.
No.
Hyper-specific creation.
Well, you know what? It
Yeah.
was worth a shot to ask.
It was.
'cause that would have been funny.
Well, just in case the cloud moves. Where is the cloud anyway?
Uh,
How big is it?
it's 20.
Specifically?
It's a 20
On
foot.
me.
Yeah.
20-foot square?
It is specifically spreads in a 20-foot radius, 20 feet high. So it's technically a 40-foot radius.
Oh, then
Starting in front of her and moving forward.
fucking
Yeah, so that's
Cirrus might be
big.
clipped by it.
We are just outside of it.
Yeah, you guys are just outside of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Well, thankfully, Darren can fly.
And any strong wind disperses this cloud, correct?
Let's check the actual text.
I know that's like a line in most cloud spells, like any strong wind, this spell's fucking gone.
Most of them like refer back to fog cloud
Yeah.
for like the basic shit. I don't know if
As
Cloud Shield does or not.
as fog cloud, but blah 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 fucking blah.
So Darren is going to fly 30 feet up and 30 feet out because. Oh wait, no, that's not the end. 30 feet up, 30 feet out, and then.
No, wind does not make this go away, actually.
Oh.
Because it uses the term like fog cloud. Unfortunately, this does sink, but there's nothing indicating that it blows away.
Oh boy. Does Windwall have anything countering that? Because I believe
Yeah, I think that
Windwall
it would
does
have
stop.
to be the actual. It might block it, but it might. You might not be able to remove with it.
I'll allow blocking. It doesn't. It actually does not state that things can blow or be blown away. It just moves away from the caster. That's it.
Yeah, it says that gases cannot pass through Windwall.
So that would be a case of the wind wall would stop it. But it would still attempt to move forward. So it just end up moving to the side away from the caster. Because that's all it does.
Darren is going to take this minute to breathe. Because he flies over the cloud and essentially flanks Ixo with Minuet.
Understood. I believe that's all your move action, though, right?
That is all the move I can do. I am maintaining my performance. Ghostbane Dirge has been taken down. The only other thing I could do is give Minuet my current rhythm, but that would be bad because Aixa acts after Minuet.
Yep.
And we want her to just not act in this round. When it becomes Cirrus's turn again, we can worry.
I do believe it is actually I believe it's Ix's turn that will cause the spell to cease.
Oh shoot, you're right.
I'm going to give you guys this round if you don't attack her.
Okay.
Because there is something that she hasn't done yet. And it's going to happen on her turn while she's calm and relaxed.
This should be interesting.
Minuet. There is actually a chance she'll fail
Um,
this too, but
So hear me out. Would it be possible to free action an item? Because quick draw.
what item and where
Um,
is it stored?
Air bladder in my handy haversack.
I believe that is a move action to grab, unfortunately. I think that's specific in
Okay,
hand
okay.
heavy handed stack.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it would go off after I take thing.
Yep, but you do have to roll that fortitude save to have this D4.
Do you have your mask on?
We didn't specify it, so I'm going with probably not.
Okay.
Don't worry about the fortitude save, just take one because I rolled one. One con damage.
Oh. Okay. Got it.
Because you can't have one.
-1. There we go. And yeah, Minuet will take an air bladder out of his bag and then use it to breathe.
Understood? At least you can eat the murder fart cloud off the side of the ship, maybe. The fart murder cloud. Are you doing anything else other than breathing through a bag?
I'm gonna move action. Let's see. I guess back this way out of the cloud.
But the
You would have
cloud
been
is
better.
headed.
Yeah, you'd be better off staying where you are because on her turn it moves forward 10 feet. So you'd be out.
That is fair. That is fair. So in that case, I'll just get more centered in front of her.
Okay. Understood. Ix is dancing.
Correct.
Sorry if this is boring for you, Ix.
This is what I signed up for. This is why I did all my pre-buffs.
Yeah.
It is Ix's turn. I did roll it already. She finally figures out what Ix is doing. And we'll take the free action to go ahead and... Whoop. Be all big.
Oh no.
And more dragony.
no.
And more pissy looking now. But she has the one turn of calm. Okay, that fucking... There we go. There we go. Had to move the damn cannon.
Where did that random token come from?
It's been there. It's probably something you guys yeeted a while ago and it just stayed there.
Probably.
Oh.
Hey, Cirrus, it looks like your spell just ended. She must have just figured something out.
Of course she did. So the cloud is between Minuet and me at the moment?
Yes.
It's on you now, I think.
Yes, it is actually on you and one space behind you.
Okay. So I roll for the fortitude now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
Not bad.
19 on the dice.
It was 4 con damage, now it's 2.
Okay. Temporary. Excuse me. Why did you teleport down there? Okay. There we go. Temporary -2 con. Cirrus is going to. The funny thing is she's kind of going to wind wall twice. Because with her tail, it's going to come up and tap the amulet around her neck, activating it.
Okay.
Her storm lure is now providing a 50% mischance on ranged attacks against her.
Understood.
first things, she's going to see how this does not move the cloud out of the way, even though ironically, wind wall is used in the crafting of this amulet. And then she is going to cast wind wall directly behind herself, blowing the cloud away from it.
Understood. This is the name of the game, is Protect Ix after all.
And now there's also a wind wall between Ixa and Ix.
Yep.
And then she still has her move action.
Yes, she does.
Because when you spec like 3 fucking feats into getting your tail to do stuff, you actually get to use your tail to do stuff.
It's great. It's
Just
it's
gonna
freaking great.
take 10 steps forward or 10 feet forward.
Yep,
Or does that provoke an attack of opportunity? Otherwise, it's only going to be 5.
5, 10, 15. Nope, you're out of attack of opportunity range, so you're good. Darren.
Actually, she's going to move over towards here instead.
Okay. Darren,
Yes.
your turn.
Cool. I have hover, so I don't have to descend. Can I 5-foot step while flying?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Guess I'm going to 5-foot step every turn until I'm flanking with Minuet again. All right. Upkeep time. Tap on upkeep.
Tap, tap, tap. We're good.
We are at 9 rounds of Ghostbane Dirge left, everybody.
All right.
And
21 rounds of Countersong left.
I'm going to spend a minute, and I'm going to give Minuet Panicked Heartbeat. Minuet, you have the effect of haste, an additional
dear.
+6 dex on top of that, +4 to reflex saving throws on top of that, and you have combat reflexes. So you can attack of opportunity as many times as you want.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm down. Yeah, because it's
Yep.
as many times as you have Dex modifier, right?
Yep.
That's 12.
And since I didn't declare it, we don't have the ghosts going on, so no negative energy slappies to heal Ixa.
Yeah, that would suck.
I mean, if you want to heal her.
I mean, I could, but also this means we don't have the spirits protecting us from stuff, so it's fine. I think that's my turn. There's nothing else that I can do. It took a standard action to give Minuet the damage.
Yep. Hey, Minuet.
Hi.
Your turn.
And okay, so +4 to reflex. Go over what buffs that was again.
You have haste.
Do I get? Okay.
You have all the benefits of haste. You have +6 dexterity on top of everything else that you already have. You have
Jesus Christ.
You have +4 to reflex saves on top of all that.
Give me a moment. I'm going to run the bat really quick while you're...
And you have combat reflexes, so you can attack of opportunity on top of your attack of opportunity.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna be doing some attacking. And eating a lot of ice damage, probably. But
Yeah, there's a reason I picked this.
though, it's kind of it's a tough call because I do have a ridiculous CMB now with all this, and I could improve Dirty Trick.
Would that work
And
on
it
an
would work
incorporeal
because
opponent?
Ghost and Dirge.
Ah.
I mean,
Um,
maybe?
so here's the other thing. Depending on what happens, I may end up swapping to a different signature and just start buffing Ix.
That's fair.
Because the save penalty sucks.
-6 hurts. But she is also the target of all
Yeah.
this, so I don't know what you expected.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna be doing some full attacking.
Yep, and I did forget to have you fortitude save during that fucking attack of opportunity. But it is your turn,
Oh.
so you get to go swingity swing swing swing. Don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Steal somebody else's dice, roll your fortitude save at the same time.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay. Kai's die is the fort die.
All right.
Okay. First attack. Okay, so that's 15, 21 for the fort.
Yep.
And let's see, 25, 26, 27, 28. eh, 28. 37 to hit.
Yes, that will hit. And no, you do not take damage this time. You're not submitting to frostbite.
Okay. And I'm lagging. Okay, there.
Well, stop lagging.
I'm gonna go ahead and just roll all of my attacks.
That's fine.
So this is second one at full.
And that is definitely going to be 10 damage there.
Gonna hit and gonna take damage.
How many attacks do you have?
Okay, this one. Okay, so 3 with my my sword, and then 1 with my bite.
Okay.
Okay, so this is
Do you want to use your Blessing of Fervor to have an extra attack?
He already has
it
haste.
doesn't stack with haste.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, so I'm doing the hit thing. That ooh, that might not. Hold on.
How about I grant you strength for an additional +2 on the attack roll?
Let me see.
Because I don't know what the result is yet.
+4. 27 on that one, I think.
Are you
Because
do?
-5.
Is Darren using the granting the strength?
Yeah, he's using a give me strength from his pin on this one.
So 2 higher, 29?
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
hit then.
Just remember that your third sword attack
Okay.
gets an additional d6.
Okay, I will set that aside. And then this is my bite. Okay, so that is a 20 for the fort save, and a yeah, hold on. That is 23 plus 12. 35 for the bite.
Does hit. So
Okay.
yeah, Epic. It really depends on what Minuet's core stat is because it's not a -1 to the It's a -1 to the base, not to the modifier. So it depends on whether or not the con went down 1 or not. Whether or not that affects the fortitude save. They're doing a lot of math right now.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, yeah, sorry, that would be 19 then. Yeah, I forgot.
You're still okay. The DC is only 18 on the fortitude save, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, it's not high. It's high for this kind of spell effect, but it's not high. But so you only take the 10 once.
Oh yeah, for a thing that can happen as many times as you can hit, that's yeah, that's pretty spicy. Anyways, now for damage. Also, I'm sorry this is taking so long. My lag is like murdering me. Okay, an extra d6 on one of them. Okay, so first one. Whew, that's max damage on the first swing, which is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 8, 27 on the first hit.
Understood?
Aw. Okay, so 19
20.
plus 1, 20 on the second hit.
Yep.
Aw. Okay, so that's
22.
21, 22 on the third hit.
Yep.
And then let me double check to see what my dice is for my bite. All right. True form. It is a D8. Okay. Crap. That was not an actual roll. That was my dice seizuring. Okay. Okay. So that plus Dex. Phew, that's gonna be 7 plus 15. 22 on the bite. So a significant chunk of damage, all said.
Yep. And that's the end of your turn, correct?
Uh-huh. And how does ghost taste?
Like air.
Also, that was how many I took 2 instances of the ice?
At least one. I think it was only one, but there might have been a second. I don't believe there was. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's only once.
Yeah,
Okay.
only one. You even got a nat
Okay,
20
so
on
I'm
one of
down
the
to-
saves.
Yeah.
Look at Vari sitting here bossing through the fortitude saves for once.
Yeah, with garbage fortitude stat. Yeah.
Ixa's dancing, and we're going to get to the spirit's turn. Before we go to the spirit's turn, it is normally when we stop.
Yeah, it's past 11. I'm not super tired because I napped, but I know that some of us are tired. And unfortunately, this is going to go on.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We're what, 3 rounds in?
This
We
is
just
4.
reached round 4.
Yep, this is
Okay.
technically round 4 because I did.
I have 6
Done.
more rounds of being useless to go.
You are, but then things get really fucking interesting. You guys are in phase 1.
Yeah, it'd probably be good to just have next session just be this.
Yeah.
Luckily
Yeah.
enough, next
Because
session
we're going
is-
to be here for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have staved her off so far.
Yeah, so Era, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
especially considering exactly what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the spells I have prepared, I have to ask if it's going to gain any additional benefit.
Okay.
Oh,
This is a spell by the name of Hasten Judgment.
oh fuck!
So I don't know if that works the same way that it's intended to work, because I think that's one of the spells that's intended for the Pathfinder canon setting. So I don't know how that would function here. One, because it's not the Pathfinder canon setting, so it may not be set up the same way. And two, because Aixa is just a little bit different than just your average ghosty
Oh.
goo.
She's
We are
incorporeal
literally
too.
we are literally performing her judgment rites, though.
I would have to look up the spell. I'm not sure. Is my
Basically
answer.
what it does when its stated effect is when used on an incorporeal undead, it nukes its ability to gain HP and ability to have any resistance to channeling energy.
I'll have to read over the exact wording.
But yeah, there's nothing with it that talks about what happens if you use this spell while you are literally performing judgment rites.
Yeah, I actually have to look at. Dang it! I got killed again. I'm dead.
Rip.
Oh no.
I'm back to life. It's okay. You can't kill me permanently, at least.
And the only thing about the Pathfinder canon setting that's within this spell is it just mentions that it hastens their judgment to purgatory,
Also, I see you there, Cheshire.
which could just totally even be interpreted outside of the canon setting as, yeah, you hurry up, get
You do
along
not
to
pass
the
go.
get along to the in between worlds waiting room where we decide where you go.
Yep, just send me the spell. I will read over it because I need to look for key phrases across the board because those
Okay.
spells, especially when they're relevant to the Pathfinder canon setting, sometimes have keywords that are basically I have to look at when in a situation like this.
Yeah, speeds up putting you in front of King Yema's desk so he can talk about how it's made out of mahogany.
This is not DBZ.
But it could be.
Okay,
I don't know
I
DBZ well
legit-
enough to run that shit.
I
Please no.
legitimately thought that the Super Android 13 movie, where Vegeta
What?
says it's over when the fish jumps, and then says it's over after the fish jumps, that was a DBZ abridged line. No, that is in the actual dub.
Like,
What?
as much as DBZ Abridged said some off-the-wall shit, some of the stuff from the actual base dub was just as off-the-wall.
Yeah, Piccolo and Vegeta are sitting on like this glacier iceberg, ice in the middle of the water type thing. And Piccolo asks, "Is it over?" And Vegeta responds with, "It's over when the fish jumps." Then a fish jumps out of the water. It's over. Actual dub.
Wow.
Has the table been
Wow.
saved?
Yes, the table's been saved.
Oof.
Right. I left a note that says remember current buffs, so we're gonna need whatever that notepad document is.
It
next
is
time.
my game. It is my game notes notepad.
Okay. Because
Speaking of which, let me save that.
Did you mark down that she is debuffed by the doubloon?
No. Let me make it.
I'll mark
do
that in the
but
notes.
I got it.
All right, and I need somebody to raid on my side, so somebody give me somebody to raid.
Debuff by the blue. There you go.
Aiko is streaming.
Who is?
Aiko is playing Sekiro.
Aiko's pretty
Doggo.
neat.
Oh, sure. Toss me their name again in chat, and I'll grab it.
I've rated them
Give me
fairly
a moment.
recently, I think, though.
Raid them again. Even though I don't know who they are.
I like to throw my raids around.
Dasko's
but, yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dasko's up. Let's see. Razim, Seal.
I think I rated both of them recently, so anybody's fine.
I mean, most of the people that I have in my followed list are playing games that have nothing to do with D&D, and
Ico it
mean-
is.
That's fine.
points
Ico's
at the
precious.
line of Hunt Showdown streamers that are currently online.
Right, let's get the raid started. All right, let's close this out. So, thank you so much for joining those of us that have joined tonight. That was a long list of people. I'm not going to name them all because I've never done that. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Over in the Twitch land is the Discord link. Come follow us at Twitch. I'm at 99 followers. Somebody get me to 100 already, damn it. Like and subscribe on YouTube, comment, yada, yada, blah. Y'all have a wonderful night. Drink more water. Take care of yourselves. Get plenty of rest. Good night. Bye.